got an interesting vehicle as we coming up on the left here as we enter downtown Nashville. What is this? It's like a Dodge Charger. Whoa. There you go. A little dually. All right, just getting to the Cuttawa, Kentucky Supercharger. Greetings, salutations, and thanks for joining me for another video. Today I am starting this video in Cuttawa, Kentucky. Yes, Cuttawa, Kentucky. I'm here charging up right now. I left the Nashville area this morning. I'm back kind of on this side of the country right now, and now headed up north, going up to Minnesota. I'm gonna be up there for about a month. I'm actually gonna be kind of in the Minneapolis area, but then also traveling around the state, going to a few friends' cabins and doing a little camping and fishing and probably a little bit of hiking as well. Lots going on over the next 5 to 6 weeks. Lots of travel, lots of camping, lots of outdoor stuff. So glad to have you guys around. So today we're actually just heading up to the Iowa City area. In total from Nashville to Minneapolis, I think it's a little over 900 miles. We're gonna be stopping a little bit short of that so we can stay in a hotel tonight in the Iowa City area. Then from there, only about a 4.5 hour drive tomorrow morning. And then I get into Minneapolis where I'll be staying at a hotel and gonna be visiting friends and seeing a little bit of family and just enjoying the summer in Minneapolis. Minnesota during the summer is probably my favorite place to be. So I try to make sure that every year I get back for that. I also have a little bit of work up here. I'm also one of the guys who helps put on the Twin Cities Jazz Festival every year. And so we have about 40, 50,000 people that come into the downtown St. Paul area every year from all over the country to see some of the best jazz musicians the country has to offer. Just finishing up charging here at the Cuttawa, Kentucky Supercharger. It has 8 stalls at 150 kilowatts. And the next stop looks to be the Supercharger in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. It's 106 miles, 2-hour trip, and we'll be taking off here in a second. Quick little shout out to Aaron, who drives the Model X. Just ran into him here at the Supercharger, and he's also heading up to Minnesota, although he's heading up to the Faribault, Minnesota area, and I'll be going up actually to the Twin Cities, and then a little bit north of there to a couple friends' cabins. So really nice to meet you, Aaron, and hopefully you have a safe and fun trip up to Minnesota as well. Let's get unhooked and head out to Missouri, and then right after that, it's the St. Louis, Missouri Supercharger. For anybody interested, that last charge was, we went from 30% to 83%, and it was $14 exactly. Says that we'll have about 31% when we arrive in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. So we'll see how accurate that is. It's getting a lot more accurate these days, so I don't know. I'm gonna guess like 25, 26%. We'll find out soon. See you there. Just getting to the Supercharger here in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. It's at a Phillips 66 gas station. Probably run in, grab a little snack, go to the bathroom, and be on my way. And said we would have 31%. We actually arrived with 33%. So not too bad. It's definitely a little more accurate even with the cargo box. All right, so let's go get charged up. I think the next charger will be kind of near the St. Louis area, so I'll bring that up in a bit, but I'm gonna go get plugged in and head inside for a minute. Well, you can see we got 8 superchargers here. These are 250 kilowatt superchargers, so nice and fast, and we're here at the Phillips 66. So let's finish getting charged up and take off. All right, so I'm looking real quick to see which supercharger in St. Louis to go to. The one I was maybe gonna go to, there's a wait, and I kind of feel, and those are all 150. This one's 72 kilowatt. This one is 150. So I think I'm gonna come up. I might go to this one right here, that's 150 kilowatt, but depending on where I'm at as far as charge, I'll probably go to this one, which is 250 kilowatt. So we'll see. That is the Brentwood, Missouri supercharger, which I believe I've been to before, 97 miles away. Let's see what it says about how much I'll have when I get there. All right, it says I'll have 28%, so that's plenty. I'm gonna go ahead and eat real quick anyways and just continue to charge. All right, so while I'm charging, I decided, well, I'm gonna have a little lunch since I packed something and just put it in the fridge. And I did want to tell you guys about this new foldable car tray from Jalua Life. And yeah, it's a lot better. So they reached out a couple weeks ago and asked me if they could send me it and if I, give my honest opinion of it. And so I wanted to try it because you guys know I've used the other one that I got on Amazon for a while, and it's, exceeded my expectations. I'll show it to you guys here a little bit. You can see it is much bigger, and it actually goes all the way from the handle over here on the door all the way over here to where the armrest is. And so it's a lot sturdier than just a little plastic one. There's kind of like a fake wood inset in here, but it is a lot bigger. So if you have a laptop or something like that you want on here, you're definitely gonna probably find this a little bit better. It also doesn't attach to the steering wheel. I haven't had a problem with that causing nicks or anything like that in the leather, but I just kind of like this one a little bit better. It just has a little bit more real estate on it. I've been really liking it so far. I've tried it maybe like 4 or 5 times. This is my first road trip with it. I think this is gonna work great. They are offering 5% off for all my viewers, so I will put a link in the description below along with any other information as far as the discount. Yeah, Jalua Life, super nice. Open to use this quite often. This will work on the other side as well, so if you have another person with you, you could just use this on that side, and then for instance, I still have the old one that I had from Amazon. I will just use that on this side if I have a passenger with me. It works great, so definitely check it out. 5% off again in the description below. All right, so I stayed longer than I needed to. I'm up to 87% right now. I probably have about 40% when I get there. Let's look. Yeah, 35% says when I get to the Brentwood, Missouri supercharger that's near St. Louis. So I'm gonna go unhook, take off. I stayed a little extra long because needed to make a phone call and obviously eat lunch. So let's get back on the road. That charging session was $16.40. All right, let's hit the road. All right, next stop, Brentwood, Missouri. All right, so we arrived here at the Brentwood, Missouri supercharger. It is 250 kilowatt. You can see a bunch of, let's see how many there are. There are 12 stalls at 250 kilowatts and a couple more over here. Little shopping area. We got here with 35%, which is exactly what it said we would have. So that ended up working out well. I'm gonna charge here for, let's actually see where the next place is. All right, so we're right here just west of downtown St. Louis, and I'm gonna zoom out here, and it looks like this will be the next stop, Hannibal, Missouri. Looks like we have about 15 minutes to charge. I'll let it go about 20 and then take off. Looks like I have 107 miles, 1 hour and 42 minutes to the supercharger in Hannibal, Missouri. So getting ready to take off. I was just talking to somebody over here who recognized me. It happens every once in a while now at superchargers. Somebody will be like, hey, are you Bryan? And that actually happened to me on my way back from Vegas to Nashville too. So shout out to Javier and his beautiful family, who was gracious enough to introduce themselves and say hi to me when I was coming back. I can't remember exactly what supercharger it was or what city. I think it might have been the Little Rock, Arkansas supercharger, but nonetheless, anytime you guys see me out at superchargers, feel free to come up and say hi. That time, I had not slept in like 20 hours. I was sick. I just took a crack on the panoramic sunroof, and my cargo box actually cracked. So when Javier said hi, I was not in the mood for like anything, but I wish I would have been feeling better and not been so tired. But again, thank you for saying hi, and I'm sorry if I wasn't as joyful and stuff as I am in my videos, but in that case, yeah, it was just a long drive, and a bunch of bad things all happened at once. All right, gonna charge up here for, let's see, another maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and up to 69%. And then we'll head off to Hannibal, Missouri. All right, it says we are gonna get there with 21%. I'm actually just gonna wait just a tad bit longer, maybe to like 25% and then go. This is a bit of a long stretch, so just wanna be a little safe, and I don't mind sitting around for another 5 minutes. It is a high usage supercharger station. So as you can see, there's not too many people here right now, but a decent amount. So whenever that's the case, they limit it to 80%. You can, of course, just tap that and then adjust right here, right or left. You can take it all the way up to 100% if you want. And so it limits it to 80 because they're trying to get you out. But if you need more, obviously you can just do that manually. All right, so just under $12 right now on the charging, and like I said, probably about another 3 or 4 minutes and we're out of here. We'll have 25%, so I'm gonna go on hook now and get on out of here. Oh, and just to show you, that one was $11.78. Just kind of a mid-drive update, just over 1 hour to the Hannibal Supercharger in Missouri, and you can see right here 96 degrees out. Yeah, a little warm out right now. I can definitely feel it in the car. Obviously climate control is keeping up just fine, but probably use a little extra energy as it keeps getting warmer. All right, so just arrived at the Hannibal, Missouri supercharger. Said we would have 25% when we got here. We have 23%, so pretty close, but let's go get hooked up. All right, I think that might be our last stop, so let's go ahead and take a look. We're right here. We're going up to Iowa City, which is right there. So let's see how far that one is. 86. We'll stop there. We'll go ahead and go to Mount Pleasant, Iowa. That one is 8 stalls at 250 kilowatt. And then Iowa City is after that. That is 8 stalls at 150 kilowatt. So we'll go to this one, 86 miles away. All right, it says about 15 minutes. Again, why stick around longer? We'll probably stay maybe 20 just to have a little cushion. Only here for like 15 minutes. $12.80. All right, so next stop is Supercharger in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. All right, let's get on the road. All right, so we got 1 hour and 25 minutes, 94 miles to Mount Pleasant, Iowa. All right, so it said we would arrive, I believe, with 26%. Got here at 24%, so again, pretty close. I think we just have one more stop. Let's go to charging. Yeah, so we're right here, and Iowa City is next. So 50 miles, that's all we got left, and that'll get us to Coralville, Iowa, to the supercharger there. And then I'm gonna probably charge up a decent amount so that in the morning when I take off from the hotel, I can just jump in the car and go. That was $8.97, and we'll get to Coralville, to the last one where the hotel is, with 30%, so I'll have plenty. All right, so only 51 minutes left. Gonna hurry up and get there so I can charge up, get some food, check into the hotel, and probably do a little editing tonight. All right, last stop for today, Coralville, Iowa. All right, so just getting to the supercharger here in Coralville, Iowa. Hotel should just be about 10 minutes away. All right, so just got here to Coralville, Iowa. We have 30%. I believe it said 28 or 29%, so pretty much right on target. There's a Hy-Vee right here, so I'm gonna run over there, grab some dinner. Not sure exactly how much I'm gonna charge yet. I'm gonna have to look and see what the first stop tomorrow is. And then whatever that is, I'll probably go like 20% over that or something like that. So I'll update you one more time before taking off. So let's get charged up. All right, so that was $11.78. Gonna head to the hotel now, check in, and try to do some editing tonight. All right, just a quick little tour of the Radisson Hotel and Conference Center here in Coralville, Iowa. Pretty standard. Good rate though. Only paid 60 bucks for the night. Little microwave. Got my food in here, although it does not feel real cold in there. All right, so when I got in, I was almost too hungry. As you can see, already digging into the sushi, and ooh, a little wasabi there. So yeah, pretty tired from the drive, but at the same time, glad I got it in a little early. Just gonna eat, do a little editing, and head off to bed. So really appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next travel, quick tip, or review video. Thanks for watching.